Kia ora, welcome to inspirationaltv.net. This is the coffee break program, and this morning I've been invited to coffee with John Consedine in his home. John, thank you for letting me come, and tell me a bit about yourself.
Oh, welcome Stephanie. It's really nice to have you here. I feel like I'm really blessed. Actually, I come from a family from the South Island who were rich in values, poor in material things, but very rich in the values of loyalty and honesty and respect. And hopefully I have followed through with those values for myself and for my children.
So you've got children?
I do. I am very blessed. I have of my own a daughter, Emma, and a son, Joseph, and they are now in their 30s and very good friends of mine. I'm also blessed with having extended family, which I really treasure here in Wellington.
Family makes a big difference, especially in today's life, which is so fast and so hectic, doesn't it? And family, I think, provides us with that grounding point.
It certainly does. And I think the other thing that goes along with that, as I briefly mentioned, friendship. I think I've again been really blessed with extremely good friends, both male and female, and I have lots of fun.
On the way in, I saw a set of golf clubs, so it seems like you like relaxing with a game of golf.
Golf is a passion of mine now, that I'm privileged to have a bit more time to myself, and now I have two friends, special friends, who I play golf with, and we try and play 2 or 3 times a week. We go out at the moment when it's quite dark in the winter. We go out at 7:30 in the morning.
Oh goodness.
And play 9 holes, and it's a most amazing way, an inspiring way to start the day.
Yeah.
It gives us energy, and we solve some of the world's problems at that time.
I bet you do. In a way, it's like prayer in action, isn't it? Because you know, you're kind of walking, but you're also in touch with God, in touch with creation, you know?
Oh, walking around, just the other day, walking around Miramar with the frost on the ground and the sun coming up over the eastern hills and shining through the trees, which were full of dew, was absolutely inspirational, and I commented about it at the time. Yeah.
So that's your recreation, John. What about work? Do you have any paid work at the moment?
I do. One of the areas of work is some private counselling, individual professional counselling, and that I do in my own time, and I'm really enjoying it. It's a privileged profession to be part of, where I share in people's lives when they're most vulnerable, and it's a real privilege. And I think the wonderful part about it is to be part of seeing people get back in touch with their own gifts and talents and move forward in their lives in a very special way. So I feel really privileged to get paid for being part of that.
And people, though, appreciate that opportunity for that one-on-one attention, which so often is missing in the rest of life, isn't it?
I think it is. I think it's really important that people do have that safe place to explore what the next step in their life is.
So you've had lots of steps in your life, because, like, you know, my first meeting with you was when I was in the same agency as you. But I wonder, when the going gets tough for you, what keeps you going?
What keeps me going? A number of things, Stephanie. My friends, and I have good friends. And I've developed new friends over the last few years, and a large family of friends that have become very special to me. The gospel, is very special to me, and I read or listen to the gospel most days and reflect about my life in relationship to the life of Jesus, and that inspires me.
That's wonderful, because again, that's something that touches a part of us which we often don't access.
True, true.
John, can you think of a time in your life when you felt really inspired by someone or something that's happened?
Oh, Stephanie, I've had quite a long life now, and there is a number of people who immediately come to mind. And the first one, outside of my family, is John Curnow, who was an inspirational leader in social justice. And I'm talking about back in the 60s and 70s. And on through there's a number of people. But I think, I suppose that, you know, the most recent thing is to be closely involved with the principal of a school. And I think I have got a whole new understanding of teaching, of what our education system is about, and those people who dedicate their lives to teaching is absolutely amazing and inspirational.
And a lot of people don't recognise that, do they?
They don't.
Teaching,
they
the
don't.
demands
They
of
talk
teaching,
about
you know?
how much holidays they have.
Yeah.
I see them working 60 hours a week at least, and you know, it's often not acknowledged.
And working in the holidays too.
Absolutely. Yeah.
John, thank you for letting me come. I feel graced to be able to be in your home, because it is a place of grace. And thank you very much for joining us on inspirationaltv.net.